So I have this game that doesn't exist because it's a collection of data on my Xbox, but I have this space for it on my shelf I want to fill for no reason. God, this must be the worst thing to ever happen to anyone ever. But I just heard there's this new thing called nothing. And I'm not talking about those Java Edition voucher codes that you've been able to buy since the beginning of time. I'm talking about shit much more stupid than that. So let's look into the weird physical digital versions of Minecraft in the order I could remember them in. If you didn't watch my recent video on Minecraft Nintendo Switch Edition, that's okay, there was a paid promotion in it. But if you did, you'd know that Switch Edition is the only console legacy game that didn't receive a physical release. And while that may be true, Japan received something not too far off in late 2017. Back when everyone was waiting for a physical release of this game, this happened. You ever get those eShop vouchers you see hanging in the Best Buy? No, right? Well, this isn't that. This is an eShop gift card that had 4,000 yen on it, which would have been enough to buy Minecraft. All the fun of feeling like you're buying Minecraft without directly buying Minecraft but having enough to do so. These are crazy rare nowadays since most people would just redeem the code and then toss it, but if you have one, you get the exciting experience of looking at it and holding it. There's a Mario on it. It looks great next to the other console legacy games. As you may know, Switch Edition was discontinued before it could ever receive a traditional physical release, and then Bedrock took over. But we'll always have this shit as a sad reminder of the whole situation. This is the closest we get. The only thing sadder than it not receiving a physical release is the fact that this is like the 4th time on this channel I've talked about it. Of all the obscure releases of Minecraft I've talked about on this channel, none are as undocumented as this one here. The Minecraft Xbox One code in a case. I swear to God, literally no one has ever spoke about this. This kinda just happened for a few months. Then all the people who bought it were killed. Once upon a time, Best Buy and Microsoft partnered together to release code vouchers for games, but instead of traditional cards hanging on a bar, the card would be inside a little plastic case that looked like a full Xbox game case, but wasn't. But that wasn't enough. Some of these little games would come with bonus shit. It may have been all of them, but there's not enough proof anywhere to suggest that. One of those games that were turned into a mini game case was none other than the thing this video's about. Here on this little card, you could use this code to redeem Minecraft on an Xbox One console. On the front of the case, there's this little bar advertising a bonus creeper coin included in the case. And wouldn't you know it, here it is. I don't understand this. What the hell would I do with this? It's staying in the case and will never have a purpose. I guess it's cool to have a fun little bonus thing, but I can't help but wonder the intention behind the collector's coin. Where's the demand for the Minecraft for Xbox One code in a case creeper collector's coin? I own it and I don't even want it. It's cool that it's metal though. Buying it was odd because the card inside still needed to be activated by the cashier, so they put a little window in the back for the barcode. These codes in a case were a weird attempt at blurring the line between physical and digital. It was a plastic case you could put on a shelf, but had a digital download code in it. And the case wasn't even full size. Who is this for? I guess me. It's just the single strangest thing I've ever seen. Physical cases with download codes inside, or discs or cartridges with nothing on them is already such a stupid thing this industry has become comfortable with. But if there's anything that makes sense there, as stupid as key cards and discs with half the game on them or papers with download codes are, it's still got a game case for your shelf. This is half a case with nothing in it. So who the hell is this for? All I know is that literally no one has ever documented this release, and almost no information about these mini game cases exist anywhere. If you search hard enough, you may be able to find remnants of others. I was able to find a Cuphead release and the coin from an Assassin's Creed game. These are kinda just lost to time. Another weird-ass Microsoft thing that existed for a few months, then was abandoned. There's an art to Microsoft's failures. This one's really weird. I don't have any reason for this one, it just happened. So Japan and Europe both got their own releases with a cartridge inside, but North America got a release with a piece of paper inside. Likely what happened here has to do with a mix of things. When this game launched in late 2014, PS Vita production in North America was slowing down due to it selling very not terrifically. And along with this decline in cartridge production, Minecraft PS3 Edition had cross-purchase, meaning that if you owned PS3 Edition, you could download PS Vita Edition for free. So most people playing it, if they were because the Vita had a dying market presence in North America by this point anyway, were gonna play it digitally because of cross-purchase. So for the few people who were gonna play it and buy it physically, it wasn't worth producing all these cartridges just for console sales to continue declining. In Europe, the Vita was doing better, and in Japan, it was doing great, so it made sense to produce those games physically in those places. But here in the US of A, we got a piece of paper. These are pretty uncommon, but you can still find them on eBay. The codes are all expired though. I like PS Vita Edition and the PS Vita a lot, so it's a shame they didn't do terrifically over here. At least I can always just hold this plastic sometimes and pretend it's real. The Minecraft Windows 10 Edition Beta download code voucher. This is where we are with this channel. You're watching me review a sheet of paper. This voucher was included in this specific Xbox One S console bundle. Specifically this one. Not this one, only this one. If you bought this console bundle, you were given the privilege of playing a mobile game on an even less stable operating system. That's what bonuses are now. This card has a very unique logo that only existed for a short amount of time. This is way back when, before Minecraft was called Minecraft. Are you enjoying this footage of me flipping a sheet of paper back and forth? While you can make the argument that Windows 10 Edition saw a physical release in some manner through voucher cards, I'll give this piece of paper credit as being the only physical style release of Windows 10 Edition Beta, as if that matters. Did anyone actually care about this, by the way? Did anyone buy this bundle looking forward to the Windows 10 Edition Beta code? There's something sad about this. I don't know exactly what, but everything about this existing is just sad. I'm unhappy looking at it. This is a shit bundle, by the way. Nothing exciting about this. Now this is a console bundle. This is a console bundle. This is a console bundle. This is sad. This is just sad. I've talked about Minecraft Apple TV Edition's physical release before, but if you don't want to watch over 40 minutes of me explaining worthless information to find the part where I actually show it, yeah, I don't blame you. Here it is. The Nimbus Minecraft Apple TV Edition controller bundle because we don't waste enough resources on Earth. Sold exclusively at Apple stores in the US and UK, this mistake acted as an all-in-one for Minecraft Apple TV Edition. Since a controller was required to play, what better controller to use than the one licensed by Apple and sold at their store? For the low price of $39.95, you could have a Nimbus wireless controller and a download code. The base game was $19.99, so for an extra $19.96 for some reason, you could have yourself a top-of-the-line controller you would never buy otherwise. Minecraft Apple TV Edition failed horribly, so you can imagine just how well these things sold. They're very rare, and it's not too often you see one listed on eBay. I have this one here, but I also have a sealed, unopened one I'm saving for when the sun explodes. It's a shame the controller wasn't designed with any theme, but I guess it's cool there's a PNG of a zombie on the back. Much like this recycled footage, this bundle reeks of laziness. You ever want to own nothing but be reminded of that via cardboard? Here's your answer. The Minecraft for Xbox Series XS code in a box because that's how much we don't care anymore. The thrill of owning nothing while also owning something. Moments like this are how middle-class people like us are reminded of how little it takes to rip money out of our wallets. Imagine the amount of coke you could do off this thing. I will say though, I'll give Microsoft the credit where credit is due. They went the extra mile with the box design. It's nice to see that effort. It makes it feel special compared to the standard plastic case. Now, this is far from the first time Microsoft has released a code in a cardboard box, but this at least beats the completely plain and hollow piece of cardboard like they've done in the past. Of the big three, Xbox has got to have the most confusing physical release of digital media. That concept alone is reason enough to throw up. But you gotta love how they just can't stick to something. This is the third instance of physical digital releases for a Microsoft platform in this video, and each one so far has been a completely different production of paper and plastic. How does Microsoft lay off thousands of employees all the time, but none of them have been the people who think of this shit? Somewhere in the world, there's a software engineer renting a studio apartment with a severance package, while a guy who designed a cardboard box just bought a scooter for his son. So what's the deal with this thing? Nothing. I'm showing it to you. What do you want me to say? There's a piece of cardboard in it. But there's also a sticker. Sweet. There's a 3-year-old MacBook Air in poor condition somewhere that this sticker would look great on. The moral of this video is that you'll watch people talk about nothing as long as it's Minecraft. Whether or not you care about anything in this video, what matters most is that we waste time and money creating meaningless things for no reason. I hope you learned something from this video, but I don't know what that would be. I'm Bearman, and I've been wasting your time. Thanks for watching.